Now I'm ready to decarboxylate the marijuana, which is basically a fancy word for toasting it and getting the goody demons out of it properly. And so don't break it up too much. This is already fairly powdered. If you powder it too much, I think it runs the risk of toasting too much. And so anyway, just break it up a little bit. You can leave the chunks. The chunks will be broken up later on in the magical butter machine anyway. And then I've set the temperature here. I'm going to put it at 240. I think I said 230 earlier, but looking at my notes from before, it looks like 240 is optimal for 30 minutes. And again, I've got it on reheat on this oven so that it'll stay at that approximate temperature. I've got my oven thermometer set here for a 250 target temperature. Actually, I don't want it to go that high, but I don't want it to go over 250. If I'm doing something and I hear it ringing and it hits 250, then I'm going to come over and I'm going to lower the temperature and make sure it gets down to 230 to 240 range, somewhere in there. And so anyway, I've lined this basket with paper, with parchment paper. You could probably use foil or even just use a tin pan or aluminum pan or something like that. It doesn't really matter. So I'm going to put that in there, and then I'm going to stick in the oven thermometer probe, close things up, and hit the on button, and then wait for it to get up to temperature. Actually, it's already preheated a bit, so I'm not really going to wait for it to get up to temperature. I'm just going to start it now. And then it's just a matter of waiting, checking the oven, making sure that the temperature of 250 is not exceeded, that it stays pretty close to 240, maybe a little bit below. Anywhere between 230 and 250 will be good, okay? So now it's a waiting game and an adjustment.